Welcome everyone to the stream. We are we're live again. We are struggling. I'm not quite sure what happened there. I'm not quite sure. That was odd. Here's Dragon, everyone. Hello, Dragon.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes. I have no idea what happened.
Hello?
Bizarre. Hello, can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
I can hear you.
It says you're talking. Hold on.
Hey, hello says hi. What do you mean by text? Artune says I thought it was my Wi-Fi. Wilbrook says what up, bro? Yeah, I don't know. It crashed. So maybe.
All right, I am back.
Dragon suggested maybe I accidentally hit end, which I'm insulted by, but it might be correct. So.
Well, I just don't understand what happened. Like, I can't think of a feasible reason why.
Okay, I think you're right. Unfortunately, I'm going through the motions in my head, and I think I may have accidentally hit end stream. So whoops, my bad.
Okay, we're not going to accidentally face reveal. Well,
yeah, that was bizarre. I'm not gonna lie, that was bizarre.
It was really weird, guys. When I pressed the end stream button, the stream ended.
Okay, well, I didn't know that was going to happen.
I didn't know
I
the
thought
button that says end stream was going to end the stream.
Okay, I almost did it again. I think I hit end stream. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Where's stud.io? Oh my gosh.
Is stud.io not working on your thing?
No. Oh, there it is. Never mind.
Do you need to update?
It is working. Plot twist. It's telling me to update, but I don't update stuff. So.
As we can clearly see the lack of consequences for doing that. Okay, I'm going to share
100%.
my screen. This one might not be as interesting because I'm doing these little shortcuts right now. So
okay.
No big flashy stuff going on here.
I think I just crashed stud.io, so.
Do you need to update it?
Yeah, I think so. It's an update, and I said no, and then I clicked something. Copper says Dragon throwing shade on Portal. Yeah, it might be due. Okay, I'll update stud.io. Jeez Louise. Oh, now it won't let me update. What is with updates disappearing? Bro, my phone is still not started the update, which is annoying. What is happening? The worst part about this is I can't cancel the readying of the start update. So at some point when I need the phone, it's just going to update for sure. Although I need it right now. But, you know, update stud.io. Jeez. Have your wish. Okay, I guess I'm just not filming this stream. Sorry, guys. Dragon's coming in clutch. I made it all the way back to not do anything.
That's why Portal ended the stream. He couldn't bear to not do anything.
Yeah, exactly. I could. I'm also realizing, like, how long are we going to go? I only have so long. But I kind of want to make this stream last more than 3 minutes.
Yeah. I feel like the stream was
we should have just stopped, honestly.
Yeah, the stream was a little like cursed from the start, to say the least.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dragon, it's starting. Oh no, I'm stupid.
Oh no, what happened?
I think I downloaded it a while ago, and I've been for the last hour continuing to reinstall the same update.
Oh no.
Because it says install now, but under that, it says it's been installed. Oh no, it's ready to install. It's been ready for an hour. Oh. Okay. Apparently, guys, you should read not the fine text, but the actual text. It's verifying the update, whatever that means. It doesn't even give me an estimated loading bar.
It's not like it's necessary to read even the fine print. Just literally reading the normal print. That's enough.
Oh man, it really is. It really is. Dang it. Well, guys, you should definitely check out our Discord. Link in description. And if anyone's seen Doctor Strange, definitely post some stuff you found funny in the Discord. Help me out with writing my Doctor Strange parody recap. You know, hint, hint.
Yeah, we're struggling just a little bit right now.
I know, right? Yo, but since we need to see those for the parody recaps, imagine a point where the channel pays for it. That would be lit.
Ooh.
That would be lit. Of course, if I can never stream, oh my gosh, it's not gonna matter. It's verifying the update, Dragon. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Update your tech more often.
Okay. Maybe this is because I didn't update it for 3 updates. Maybe. After this, I'll get the computer.
I'm going to drive to California to update your tech.
Okay. Actually, I'll just not update anything until you get here.
I take that sentence back. Please, dear God, update your things.
Well, Dragon just made me update Stud.io. I'm updating the phone. After this, I'll update the computer. And at least those 3 things will be up to date. The Xbox isn't. I think it's a year behind. I complain about stuff being slow, but I think I'm the problem.
I think you're just a little slow sometimes.
Just a little. What is the plan with this stream, Dragon?
Honestly, I feel like it's a sign that perhaps going a little short today might be the option.
Okay. Oh, man. 6-minute stream, shortest stream on the channel?
We're going to beat that someday in the worst way possible.
Oh, most definitely. We're just going to troll everyone April Fools. We're going to be like, face reveal stream, and then everyone's going to be like, yo, what happened to the stream?
Oh, sorry, it crashed before we could face reveal.
Yeah, I guess we'll do it next year, guys. Oh, man. That's annoying. That the stream just... Okay, well, I say it's annoying that the stream just crashed, but there's a chance I may have done it. A possibility, perhaps.
All right, hey, Portal, how do you clean clay off your minifigures?
Off the minifigures? Not fun. You stuff... I think the update just started, or my phone just died. So basically, I use like a little fencing sword piece, but you use a piece to kind of dig it out. But preferably, as little clay as possible gets into the bodies. But if there's a little clay left over in the bodies, it's fine, as long as it's not too much. Because you're never going to see it. Hey, Imagination Studios, what is up? You missed quite the drama there. The phone's been updating for the past hour now. Well, that's not true. It could have been updating for the past hour now. I think I just threw a piece in the trash accidentally. A clear one in a trash bag with clear Lego pieces. So this is not... Bro, my day was going so well. And then just the stupid phone update. What is happening? That piece might be gone. I'm not even going to lie. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I'll have to find that. Oh my gosh. Okay. No worries, Imagination Studio. Anyway, and then I may have or may have not ended the stream on accident. So now we're in the second stream. I gotta unlist the other stream later. After I 100% am sure that we didn't get taken down for copyright. Yo, Dragon! The update started.
Nice.
It's 1% done. So by Tuesday, we should be good to stream. So that's good news. And that's assuming this actually fixes the problem. Otherwise, I'm going to have to delete this app and re-download it for the 3rd time, which seems to be a good fix.
Yeah, that practice is completely sustainable.
Oh, most definitely. Oh, I found the piece I dropped. It wasn't in the trash can. Let's go. There we go. Okay. Oh, man.
Portal. Is this spot too far of a stretch for his arm?
Take the picture or remove the new skin. Slightly. I think it's fine.
We'll take 2 pictures.
Okay.
One right there. And one in, let's call it a little bit of a safer spot.
Yeah, that's a good point. Stud.io updated. So we got that going. And it works now. Isn't that amazing?
So you're saying that updating it fixed it?
Well, I think it might just be a coincidence. You know.
Yeah, they just happen to do that.
I think so. I think it just happened to, you know. Yeah. Definitely. Give us feedback. Update the app less often. Just fix problems without updating it. That would be amazing. Can you guys just do that for me?
My feedback will be please add an automatic update feature that if you open Stud.io, it automatically updates.
That would, yeah, just without telling me. Don't tell me you're updating it.
Don't put
Tell
in
me-
the change log that you added in the auto update feature.
Yeah. Don't put in the changelog that you updated it. Don't give me a changelog. Just tell me it didn't get updated. And then I'll be happy. So this has been, what, the most chaotic stream in a long time.
Oh, absolutely.
Since the Tiger, I think.
Yeah, the Tiger was a little rough.
It was so fun, though. That was hilarious. This has just been chaotically weird. We had a good stream going. For the most, well, Dragon had a good stream going. I was just kind of sitting here.
Keyword
But-
had.
Yeah, whoops, my bad. I sabotaged it because I was getting jealous. I was like, hey, I'm not streaming. Or I'm streaming voice, but I'm not, whatever. I don't even know where I'm
For all these years,
I dropped the
didn't know
piece.
Such a diva.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Oh, no. You know the piece I dropped and lost and then found?
Mm-hmm.
I just lost it again. No. Oh my gosh, I found a hand from forever ago. And an arm. I didn't even know I lost these pieces.
Well,
and I found the piece. Yo, I found it. I'm not going to lose it again.
if you're new to Portal Master Studios, I swear we're not always like this.
Mostly, no.
If you're not new, you know that is in fact a lie.
Yeah.
Portal. So you see this piece?
That's a good feature, Copper. Okay, yeah, I see that piece. Oh, yeah. You don't worry about it. It's not a problem.
How do I get that out?
Toothpick, you get a little bit out, but you don't need to get it all out. It's in there forever.
Portal.
Yeah.
How do I get it out?
No, it's in there forever. I just leave them in. Because it doesn't matter. You're never going to see it.
That angers me so much.
It angered me at first, but you get used to it.
I'm gonna get the wires.
Because, no. Dragon, at some point you realize that all of the figures have clay in them. And then it's not a big deal anymore. Because when everyone is
Community
superheroes.
before Portal?
I have not, but people keep telling me it's really quite good.
It is a really good show. There's a scene in Community where one of the forget exactly what the mental disorder he has is that like they're portraying in the show, but he's screaming because they're the janitors doing daylight savings time, and he doesn't understand where the time is going. And at one point, one of the people, in an attempt to calm him down, tells him, "Don't worry, we'll get it back in the summertime."
Oh, no.
For a moment, he's calm. And then he begins to scream with an even greater fervor. That is the only thing I could think of when you said, if you think about it, all figures have clay in them.
They do. I mean, all of mine do at this point. Dragon, you should not ever take the arms off of my figures. That's all I have to say about it.
Remind me never
It's,
to buy Lego figures from you.
We'll just check the arms first, at least.
Okay, so here
Or
we
never
are.
check them.
I am now blacksmithing a custom needle
Oh, no.
with clamps.
I will buy one. If you get this to work. Because as much as I'm fine with it, I would like to not be. I have to be fine with it. You know what I mean?
So,
Hey! Master Shifu 2008 is a real OG. Just join the Discord. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. We're going to be letting people vote on what sets we drop. Today or tomorrow we'll post the pictures. So that'll be pretty lit. Pretty exclusive thing for the lounge, the Discord. The lounge. The Discord, not the lounge.
it is, in fact, a lounge. It's where a lot of stop motion creators lounge around, I'll tell you that.
Oh, that is true. That is true. You could call it I was going to say a lounge, but we've been saying that, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
So, never mind. I thought I was
You
doing
actually
something
dreamed
there.
that we were saying it was a lounge? That's not what we're saying.
Okay. The funny, super funny until I believe you. Oh, I had a weird dream the other day, and I woke up, and last night I had a weird dream about, the Doctor Strange Lego cape for some reason. But it was, on a real person, and I just lived with that reality until, 3 hours ago. And then I was like, oh my gosh, that wasn't real.
Did you wake up 3 hours ago?
No. I've been awake since 9. I woke up early today. 8! 8! I woke up at 8 today. I couldn't believe it. I
Okay.
had to. But
So have you been believing said delusion since 9?
yeah, casually believing it. I haven't been focusing on it, but it's been there in the back of my head. It's weird. You know?
If there was ever a person to be concerned about in your life, it is Portal.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay, that's not even the worst one I've had this week. 3 days ago, I was, questioning everything in my life. I'm not even going to lie. I had this dream, right, where I went back to the middle school I went to in Minnesota, right? and then I got rehired as a special form of CIA agent. But this was a continuation of what I thought was real life. When I was in middle school, I was a CIA agent during art class. And I woke up and I was like, oh, the dream where I went back is just a dream. It wasn't real. But for 2 days, for some reason, I thought that the first part was like the fact that in middle school during art class, I was part of a CIA team that solved math problems, which is really quite the odd thing casually, right? Like I wasn't focusing on this, but my brain hadn't brought it to the focus to be like, hey, this isn't real. And then when I realized it wasn't real, I was like, well, what else is not real? And it took me a while to figure out, no, everything else is real. I'm all good.
Hold on. Is this a thing you actively believed in middle school or in the dream in middle school?
In the dream, I had been living a reality where in middle school, in art class, I was part of a CIA task force that was solving math problems.
Okay. Because I took a math class with you in middle school. And it would be very amusing to me if I completely missed you like doing math problems or something like that. Because we sat together like that entire class.
Oh yeah, no. So that's what finally hit me. I almost called you because I was going crazy. I'm like, okay, who was in my art class? Dragon was in my art class. I was about to call you up. And then I was like,
what time were you going to call me?
11 o'clock my time. And then I realized how late it was. And I was like, okay, I'll call him tomorrow. And by tomorrow, I had calmed down a little bit. And I was like, okay, it wasn't real. Everything else was real. Oh, you would have thought I was crazy, for sure.
I mean, you would have called me at 1 o'clock in the morning to ask me, hey, almost name revealed again. Hey, Dragon, you know when we were in middle school and we had the art class together? And I go, yeah. You go, was that part of the CIA agency that solved math problems? And I would have just had you repeat that question to yourself, and that would have been your answer.
Hey, Marat. Okay. Hey, YLE. Dragon's filming some D&D stuff. The crazy thing about this dragon is how complex this dream was. Like, the layout of the building I went into for art was not the layout of the middle school we went to. But I could still, to this day, draw you up blueprints. It was 3 stories. And, like, I walked in every room trying to find the right room.
Portal?
And then, like, there was, like, subplots. There was, like, a romance between 2 characters. And then, like, there was...
Define 2 characters.
But I don't know. Like, there was 2 people. And I remember, like, there was, like, this, like, past history, like, going on. And there was so many subplots, and it was so complex. It's insane to me that this all happened in the span of, like, 8 hours.
So, Portal, there's something that I heard once that makes sense to me, which is you can't make up faces in your dreams. There are always people that you have seen.
That actually makes a lot of sense because
everyone's brain just can't make up faces.
Were real people's faces, and then there's one person that I like waking up. I'm like, maybe that was Dragon, but there was no face. Their face was blurred every time I looked at them, which I thought was weird.
So, was I in this dream in any way, shape, or form? I want to know.
I don't know.
I want to know what the CIA counterpart for me was.
Yeah, so it may have been you. This person came in. And I think it could have been you. I'm not 100% sure though, because their face was blurred.
That's and I walked CIA agents. I am.
Oh yeah, your face is always blurred. They came in late because they couldn't find the place, and then we were walking together trying to find the place, right? And then I'm like, yo, I'm pretty sure it's over here. And they or you were like, nah, that's stupid. I'm gonna check over here. And guess what? I was right. So then they finally came in, and I think I made some kind of joke, and then that was the last I saw of them. So I don't know if they made it onto the team, but they worked in a different room. So it was weird. There was so much happening though.
If dreams have meaning, that could technically be an analogy for you moving to California or something like that.
It could be.
But I mean,
it was really
that
weird.
Sounds really out there. Like
it
that
was
sounds
so
like a
out
bizarre
there.
Dream.
It was a bizarre dream. The bizarrest part though is how complex this thing was. And the fact that it was a sequel to something I thought happened in reality. Like, when did the sequel happen? Was that a dream I had years ago? Or did the prequel, did that also happen in the same dream?
So, I'm going to find out someday that, like, all this talk you've been having about, like, remembering dreams as if they were reality is because you're actually, like, a government sleeper agent. And that's what all, like, the weird stuff is. That's why, like, your injuries and stuff are like, how did he do that? it's all this just massive cover story because when you sleep, you become like a government agent or something like that. And everyone's going to look so stupid for laughing at the fact that, like, I don't know. I mean, on
It's
a
confusing.
completely different topic from the utter rant that we both just went on. You remember art class? That was lit.
Oh, it was awesome. Art class was so lit.
You remember when were you there when we did the stop motion unit?
In art?
Yeah, in art.
No, we did one in what's it called though? Tech. Class.
Yes. Have we told that story on stream?
I think so.
I
It's
feel
such
like
a
there's
good
merit to telling it again.
All right, go for it.
Oh, I'm busy animating Portal. I want to hear your
Okay.
side of the story.
Basically, we made a stop motion in class, right? And the teacher, we filmed this in class. This shows how ignorant the teacher was. But the teacher pulled us aside and she was like, "You guys, you cheated." And we were like, "What do you mean we cheated?" Because this is an elective, right? Who cheats on like an elective you take if you're interested in this kind of stuff? But whatever. She's like, "You cheated." And we're like, what do you think we cheated on? And she's like, "This stop motion." We were like, "What are you talking about?" We filmed it in class and we showed her the pictures. And after like 2 classes, we finally proved to her that we didn't cheat. And then she says, "Wow, I just didn't think anyone in my class could do anything good." And we were like,
Oh,
what?
I don't remember that one, but
Happened.
Portal actually did just tell you the boring part of the story. To be clear, there were 3 of us work. It was a 3-person group project. And it wasn't just me and Portal. We also had one of the third guys who
Me and Bortle.
Oh, geez. Who also worked on stop motions with us periodically. So it's not
Yeah.
just me and Portal. It's me, Portal, and M, which is what we'll call him for, obviously confidentiality sakes. But so we had what? Was it a week to do the project?
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like it was a week.
Mm-hmm. No, 2. It was 2 because we rewrote it.
Oh, yeah. So when I say we went all out, I mean we had the free version of the app.
Oh, yeah.
So to be
Oh,
clear, this was not our best work. This was it was solely practical effects, which in and of itself speaks to I don't want to become too unhumble, but I'm proud of that one,
Oh,
I'll
no.
say. So
Oh, no.
we sat down when this thing started, right? First thing we do is we storyboard it. We storyboard like this entire
In
story.
class.
Yeah, in class. Do we have the film on the channel?
No.
We
Maybe.
don't?
Maybe we do.
I thought we do. See if it's there. Because if it is,
Okay.
it'd be even better.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, now it probably looks terrible because obviously we've improved. But we spent at least the first class storyboarding while everyone was jumping to figure out what they were going to do. And when I say storyboard, I mean we had a solid storyboard, better than we normally did.
Dragon,
Yep.
do you know how to speak Chinese?
No. That's a
Okay.
little off topic. Did my
I know.
kindergarten know how to speak Chinese?
I don't know, but my phone just finished updating, and I think it's in Chinese now.
Man, this stream is a piece of work.
It seems to be in cursive Chinese.
Cursive
Arabic.
Chinese?
Yeah, it's like they're all tied together, all the little letters. Hey, Daniela Hakimi. Anyone know how to read Chinese would really...
Can you send
wait.
me? Oh, I would say send me a screenshot, but
Yeah. Okay, the numbers are in English. Okay, wait, some of the words are in English now. Okay, wait, please let me pick a language. Please let me pick a language. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Does
Okay.
that... Okay, is that charging me for something? I don't know how to speak Chinese. I think that's an X.
this is why Portal doesn't update stuff.
This is... Exactly!
That was meant to be
Oh.
sarcastic, by the way.
It's in English now. Okay. Okay, it's in English now. Okay. Cool. Yo, that was offensive. Bro, go, Siri doesn't understand you. You want to send some audio recording so Siri can better understand you. What? What are they? What is that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to mean? Whatever. Oh, JTL says I can read Chinese a bit. Okay. Next time I get my phone stuck in Chinese, because this stuff never just happens once, I will reach out to you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So anyway.
Sorry, we can go back now.
Again,
I was
I don't
a
even.
little worried.
Okay, I remember. We were storyboarding, right? And then we
Yeah.
split up the work. We're like, okay, how are we going to do this? And so I brought figures from home. We had M just like making this entire background. He drew out like a dystopian city background, right? On this piece of cardboard paper that we had for backgrounds. And while me and Portal were working on a scene without it. And the thing that really pulled it together was using clay. Without clay, it would have looked subpar.
Yo, hey, Luca.
But we knew how to use clay.
Oh, yeah.
And since we knew how to use clay, we had the entire villain of the thing be a clay monstrosity. So technically, we didn't do full stop motion. We did partial, like a lot of.
Well, it was stop motion. It wasn't full brick film.
Yeah, it wasn't full brick film. So, anyways, we spend a decent amount of time making this thing, and if I remember correctly, it's a minute-long film. It's up on the channel somewhere. I know it is. If it's not, we'll upload it. But we spent some time on this. I'll tell you that. And it was before we showed it in class, right? It wasn't after. She didn't say we cheated. She came up to us. She pulled us aside and she goes, hey, I need to see the pictures that you took for this to make sure you didn't take it from YouTube. And beforehand, me and Portal were like, do we upload this to the YouTube yet? I'm like, hear me out. We probably shouldn't put it on YouTube until after we've submitted it.
Which was a good
Something
idea.
wacky might happen.
Dragon was right.
And lo and behold, and so when she pulled us aside, we showed her all the pictures. Like we showed, it was a minute-long film, so it was like 1,000 pictures.
I know, we had to go through them one at a time. She was
Yeah.
like, hold on, go back to that photo. Like, oh, sorry, we cheated on that one. The other 10,000 though are
We
ours.
cheated on that singular one, we stole
Yeah.
it, and then built a film around that. That would be more impressive, honestly.
Well, Dragon also digitally drew a clock and then had the clock animate while taking screenshots. It was pretty lit.
That was actually pretty crazy.
That was a lit effect, especially since like we were using the free version of the app, so you knew you could have done it with the full version, but we were like, we gotta
feel
stick with
like
the free
I
version.
may have actually done that part with the full version.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Either way, it was lit.
It was just a white screen, if I'm not wrong, and I just used the thing.
I thought you did it on Notability for some reason.
Maybe. I might have taken, you know what? I might have taken the white frame on Notability and then imported it and then edited it. Yeah, I think that's what it was. I think I made the clock on Notability. I edited it, and then I just copy and pasted the frame, and then I just made the clock hands move. But anyways, so she comes up, and she goes through and she's like, oh wow, that's crazy. And yeah, I think she definitely mentioned that I didn't think my class could do that. I'm like, well, you see, we're actually brick filmers. We do this as a hobby. And we showed her the YouTube channel. We're like, yeah, see, this is us. This is why it looks like it's on YouTube, because it will be later. And she goes, oh. And that was, for me, are you okay if I tell this part of the story, Portal? Because it is a little personal.
Yeah, you can go through this part of the story.
Okay. For me,
man.
that was it. I didn't really
my
notice too much
conversation.
after that. It was a fun class for me. Didn't notice too much of a problem, right?
I don't know how you didn't hear about this, by the way. 3 years later, Dragon.
3
used the
years
rest of the
later,
story.
we're in California, and we are talking to Portal's parents. And the story.
Oh, hold on. I need to add some
comes up.
context.
What?
I need to add some context if you don't
Okay.
mind.
Go for it.
So, a week afterwards, right, there's parent-teacher conferences, and we drive up there, and then we get there, and they're like, oh, it's the kids shouldn't be there. So I just sat in the car, right? And my parents were like, okay, it's going to be 1 hour. We're going to go talk to all your teachers. 3 hours later, and I remember because I was watching the clock the whole time, because I had to go to the restroom so bad, and for some reason chose not to get out of the car. 3 hours later, they come back. I'm like, oh, good. I'm sure you got to talk to all the teachers. Who did you spend so much time with? And they said, oh, we only saw one teacher. You can guess who it was. I'll let Dragon finish this off.
We're talking with Portal's mom about this whole experience. I was like, yeah, I always thought this was pretty funny, that like she thought we were cheating. And I found that as a source of pride. Apparently, it was not. Let's just say Portal didn't think of it that way. Portal is a very honest young man, and he took it very harshly.
Bro, I took it as like offended my character.
Your
was
honor
upset.
that someone thought you would cheat. That's what
I was
it was.
very upset.
And so he was like really upset for this. So his parents cursed out the teacher.
They didn't
make
curse
her cry,
out.
but
They
it was
didn't
like-
curse her out.
There was,
But-
I very vividly
There was a
remember
confrontation.
your dad saying that he had to hold your mom back. Like,
Okay, so they told me at least that they were trying to be nice at first, but then they go to the teacher and they told her my name, and she pretended like she didn't know who I was. She was like, "Oh, is he in my class?" And then she said, "Oh, I don't have any notes on him, so he must be doing great." So-
Yeah. So that happened. And then, like, we're talking, like, let's just say it was a stern talking to. And apparently, she didn't bother us for the rest of the year. Like,
No, it was so easy. She talked to me the next day, and she was like, "I'm so sorry. I just want you to know, if you don't feel like doing anything the rest of this year, like, you don't have to do what you don't want to do. You can do whatever." So I just didn't take tests
she
that year.
didn't talk to me because I think we went in and we talked to him, and it was perfectly fine. But that was so funny to me because I was like, man, this class always felt really easy to me.
Yeah.
She never messed with us ever again.
I think you asked me once, like, "Aren't you going to take the test?" I'm like, "I don't want to."
I remember that. I'm like, Portal, why are you just not taking the test? You're like, I can do whatever I want.
I thought Dragon knew about these benefits and was taking advantage of them, but I guess he
No.
wasn't. I thought you just liked taking tests.
No,
Like for 2 years or for 3 years until we talked about this story. I just thought you liked taking tests for some reason.
So to be clear, it's not that I value the tests. I probably wouldn't have taken them if I had known. I'm
Mhm.
glad I did because also this wonderful face reveal camera is real nice. Thank you, remote camera. oh, hold on. I think I crashed the app. But
Oh, no.
that class was so easy. Now that it was pointed out to me, we got away with so much stuff. Like,
Yeah.
it was funny.
To be fair, we were good students. We weren't like
Oh
that
yeah,
kid who
absolutely.
got
That
his
was a
hands
really
stuck
fun
in the
class. It was one of the
table.
most fun classes we did.
Oh yeah.
I mean, me and Portal were both in it, so we're just like vibing,
That
like
was a vibe.
hardcore vibing, and it was easy because the entire class was very similar to that stop motion assignment. It was stuff that me and Portal were already very good at, regardless.
Oh, I gotta give some context to the chat. Lego Brentis says attacked. WTH. Okay, so technically the title says attacked. When we started this stream, it's our second stream today, I thought YouTube took down the last stream. Plot twist. I may have just accidentally hit end stream. So, whoops. Shiny Tech Studio says, "Are you guys brothers or just friends?" Brothers from different mothers and different fathers. So friends,
Yes.
I guess.
So just
Yeah.
very close friends.
Just very close friends, yeah. But very far.
Yes, very far now. Unfortunately. Okay,
Oh,
I can show
man.
my screen again.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna speed it up so you can see this quick little brow wipe.
Also, guys, we're going to be voting on what sets we should drop later this week in the Discord. So link in description if you guys want to check that out. Put a couple votes up for what sets we should be smashing and dashing.
So I do
rhyme,
need
but
these
it didn't
out
work.
less,
Mm-hmm.
but it looks only slightly janky that his arm just dislocates.
That one is a little yeah.
It didn't look right without it, is what I'll say.
Oh, JTL says Portal and Dragon trying to read this and then put some Chinese. Hilarious. Quite funny, actually, though.
It says, I can actually read Chinese. It says, update your tech portal.
Have you seen that one Reddit post of the guy who's like, "Yo, guys, my phone's stuck in Spanish. How do I fix it?" And everyone in the chat commented in Spanish.
Oh, no.
It's like every single comment.
That's so good.
Oh,
man, that is a troll if I've ever seen one.
oh, it's so funny. JTL says it's a simple thing. It says hello. I'm sure it's simple if you know Chinese. Not one of the languages I know, though, unfortunately.
If the update was in ASL, you'd be fine.
Yeah, if it was an ASL or very simplistic Hebrew, I'd be good. I'd be chill. But unfortunately, it wasn't.
Unfortunately, updates don't automatically go to Hebrew mode for some reason.
I know, right? I got my keyboard stuck in Hebrew for a week one time, though.
Really? How do you get your
Yes.
keyboard? Do you have a separate Hebrew keyboard?
Yeah, and then one time I turned it on, I couldn't turn it off.
Ah.
Because plot twist, it moved the button to switch keyboards, and that button was in Hebrew, and I did not know that word.
Oh no.
So I was totally stuck.
You're telling me you didn't know the ancient Hebrew word for keyboard?
Well, so that was the problem. It wasn't ancient Hebrew. It was modern. I don't know how to speak modern Hebrew. Too many vowels. So that was. I'm finally learning how to fully speak Hebrew because I'm like, I'm learning. I know broken Hebrew for like years now. So and then I was like on Duolingo, and they're like, "Hey, we have Hebrew." I was like, "Oh, yo, I'm gonna learn this."
Just in case I switch the keyboard.
Yeah, just in case I switch the keyboard again.
Uh,
Just in case. Yeah, Duolingo was so good at selling me. I downloaded it to have ASL just daily, so I could, because if you don't use a language, you kind of forget it. And then they didn't have ASL, and I was like, oh, and I go to delete it, or I go to delete my account, and they're like, hey, want to learn Hebrew? I don't know how they that's the language they picked, but I was like, yo, I do want to learn Hebrew.
Portal,
Fully.
I'm so incredibly stupid.
Oh no, what did you do?
I took like
Did you delete a
3
picture?
clean frames.
3?
3.
You took 3?
Well, you see, I think that should be enough, but it might be a little janky.
Oh no.
Should be fine. We'll see how bad it is.
JTL is learning how to speak Chinese. That's pretty lit. That's pretty lit. I was gonna learn Chinese, and then I chose to do ASL instead because I heard Chinese is hard.
So I'm only gonna ever learn ASL if I learn another language, because it's the only language I can justify.
Mhm.
Because I learned 2 years of Spanish, and I did not like that. Having to re-speak a language is a nightmare.
Oh yeah.
ASL, on the other hand, is a
It's
completely
amazing.
different logic.
I need everyone to I keep trying to convince people to learn ASL because when people can't hear me, I'm at the point now where I'll just start speaking ASL, and then people give me weird
Really?
looks. I'm like, what are you doing? And then I'm like, oh, they don't know how to it's so useful when people know it, but people don't know it.
Girl, hear me out. When you move to Minnesota, teach me ASL.
Yo, I'm down for that. That would be
So,
great to have someone who speaks.
Ironically enough, a lot of my homeschooled Christian friends know ASL.
No way.
Yes.
Okay, that's awesome.
That's a really common thing. We'd be at an event for the church, and they're just talking in ASL. I'm like, why is this a very I don't know. I don't want to say solely that, but I feel like that's a lot of the people who tend to learn it is the homeschooled, more religious types.
I had no idea. I am not that type, but I learned it nonetheless. And it's it also has the best insults of any language, in my opinion.
Really?
Because you have to draw out the insult. And it's you have to spend time and creativity to insult someone, and they're amazing. Oh, I love it.
And you can add more violence to the gestures, I would assume.
Oh yeah, bro. You see someone insulting someone in ASL, it's super violent. It's amazing. They're literally throwing hands. It's amazing.
Actually throwing.
Well, they're throwing their hands, but not at people. They're visually attacking them.
All right, this is
gonna
look really janky. I'm just gonna say that right off the bat. This is the first time this is the second time I've done arm popping.
Hey, Caleb.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
It definitely is of that quality.
Oh man. Yeah, it's also a good one to know. It's a good one to know. It's also I don't know, I just like it. That one, and then I want to learn Braille at some point. And then I'll be done learning languages. Braille, and I'd love to learn.
I had a single clean frame, Portal.
Oh my gosh, you made it. It looks good.
The arm pop does not look as weird.
It goes a little too far, but it works.
Okay, what is the full, the actual finished product look like? That's so weird.
Oh man, that's
if
great.
you see it one time, you probably won't notice.
I think it's fine.
The fact that his arm fully dislocates. Oh no.
Oh man.
Okay.
JTL says 9 o'clock in my country. I just woke up. Hey, living the life, sleeping in.
I think I need to ease in less frames at the start. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so too. Okay, I have a question for you, Dragon, about the human brain, right? Okay. So I want to learn Braille because I just think it's a cool one to know, right? Because it's the same thing for ASL with me, right? It's the only nonverbal, it's the only visual language, right? And Braille is a whole nother sense, which I think is so cool. Do you think if I learned Braille to the point where I was fluent, I could read Braille while reading something with my eyes? Do you think the brain has the ability to do that?
That sounds really cursed. I'm not going to lie to you.
But do you think it's possible?
Describe to me that one more time.
Okay, so I have ears, eyes, and touch. So I could theoretically like watch and listen to a movie, or even better, I could read a book in Braille, read a book with my eyes, and listen to an audiobook with my ears.
You made it cursed. You made it more cursed than it already was.
I think that would be cool. Even to pretend like I could do that.
That reminds me, when I was a wee lad on our Canada trips, I would listen to an audiobook and read a book as we drove home.
Oh my gosh, that's insane.
Yeah, and I was able to retain enough of the plot of both of them that I could probably tell you like main story points.
Jeez.
Okay.
That's quite impressive.
This frame is cursed, but I like it. This is what I was going for.
Oh man, I like it too.
Now,
cursed but good.
Portal, there's a very important question here.
Mm-hmm.
Does he wipe sweat off of his brow?
Yes, he has to, I think.
Okay, that's how we make the stream 9 hours and 45 minutes.
Oh yeah. JTL says, "Hey Portal, do you and Dragon know Pokemon, and do you have some Pokemon cards? I know Pokemon. I don't have any cards. More of a Magic person.
I wasn't an avid collector. Yeah.
I played more Magic than Pokemon. Not that they're the same game, but most people play one or the other, I guess. You still have any Pokemon cards, Dragon?
Probably somewhere. Not like in a collection, but there's like 3 or 4 probably around my room.
Okay. I think it'd be cool to have the Charizard that's worth a lot of money.
Probably because it's worth a lot of money.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be cool to like, I don't know. I wouldn't even, if I opened up a pack and I saw it, I wouldn't even keep it. But I think it'd be cool to have when I'm at a place, if I was in a place where I'm like selling it as like pocket change.
All right, Portal. What do you think the play is with the sweat? When he wipes his arm, does the sweat fly off?
Yes.
Is the sweat there? It slowly drips down and then he wipes it upwards?
I think when he wipes it, it just disappears. And it has to, I think you should have the sweat moving until he wipes it, probably.
Okay.
Okay, wait, hold on. Now that I'm thinking about it, it might be better as is, because you don't see sweat on someone when they wipe it, really.
Are people dragon people, Portal?
Do dragons sweat?
That's a question for me and Copper.
Yeah.
I think to add to the cartoon nature, it would help.
Okay, yeah. JTL says, I used to have 0 cards, but now I have a bunch and I bought a new pack. It's super expensive. Hey, nice.
Apparently, there's a party going on next door because I can
really?
hear it inside.
You should crash that.
How?
Just go over and be like, hey, everyone, I came to the party. Thanks for inviting me. Just walk in.
You're saying just the act of me being there.
Well, it crashes it because were you invited?
Not that I know of.
Okay, then you're crashing it. Crashing the party, Like those people that go to weddings with an empty box that they weren't invited to and they just say they're someone's aunt because like no one knows. Party crashers. Free food.
No, not really.
No? I think it's a thing. It's got to be. I'm pretty sure I didn't make that one up. Although I lose track, so I think it's a real thing.
You might have dreamed that one up.
Okay. May have dreamed that one up. Dragon's right. I feel like I'm going to regret like stating my weakness on stream.
Okay, I'm just kidding. That is a real thing. I know exactly what you're talking about. I was just messing.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Hilarious. Uh-huh.
But it really is, though, Portal. You don't understand how funny it is to some of us.
Dragon's going to borrow like $1 million from me, and then I'm going to be like, hey, you got my $1 million back? And Dragon's be like, what are you talking about? You must have drummed that up. I'll be like, oh my gosh, really?
Why did you tell me that?
Oh, no. I got to watch out.
Now Portal knows that he needs to tell someone else when I lend money from him. So that
someone else that won't go into cahoots with Dragon.
That would be difficult.
I know, because Dragon's gonna have $1 million. So
I'll pay you $250,000 if you tell Portal that he was dreaming about lending me $1 million. That seems like 2 very similar coincidences. Don't worry about it too much.
Oh man. Dragon's much nicer than me. The first thing that went to my head was like pay someone $1,000.
I just don't know how to tip very well.
I think you know how to tip very well.
I think that's the problem. While we're on the topic, Portal, how do you tip?
How do I tip?
Yes, what's your policy?
Okay, I'm not in a situation where I'm tipping a lot. I'm not gonna lie, but when I do, I'll usually go like if it was good service, like 15%.
Okay, I don't go by percentages.
What do you mean? You don't go by percentages?
Depending on the cost and depending on the service, I round it to either the nearest 5 or the nearest 10.
Really?
Yep.
That's interesting. You know, do you round to the nearest 5?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You give good tips.
Yeah.
Dang.
Well, I give very inconsistent tips.
Okay, that's fair.
I like this. It's
Oh
even
my gosh,
worse
that's
first.
amazing. That's amazing. All right, what do you do if the service is really bad?
I just don't
That's
tip.
the real question. You don't tip. Yeah, okay. Like someone asked me that once. I'm like, if it was like so bad where like I felt insulted by the person, I wouldn't tip. And then they're like, "Oh my gosh, how could you?" I'm like, "Bro, if the waiter insulted me or whoever it is, I'm not gonna tip."
The reason
But like
I
that's
tip
very rare.
is I support the ideology behind why tips are a thing, which is the service provider, whatever they're doing, is incentivized to give better service in order to get more money. And I support, for the most part, that's why I usually tip separate from like the system.
Mhm.
I support the
Tip on the
idea
table.
that if you work harder, you get more money. That's something
Mhm.
that I wholeheartedly support. That's my favorite part of capitalism. Yeah, all that fun stuff. The idea that if you work hard enough, you are rewarded for that reward.
I personally, I'm not gonna lie, I don't like tips. Like I give them, right? I'm not like I give them because like clearly like the people aren't like their paycheck is the tip, so you got to tip. But I'd prefer to just be charged more, and then the tips included.
But here's the thing. That means that no matter how much skill you have at your job, you're paid the same.
I guess. But the idea is like the better people get. I know. I feel like it's so weird. I don't know.
Well, here's what needs to go in that system. The idea that you need to pay them a tip if they're just no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of thinking, oh, it's part of their paycheck, it's how good of a service did they give me? And then I proportionally give them a tip. Because then if everyone thought like that, which is the problem, is just general thinking. If everyone thought, okay, this waiter did, I would give her a 7 out of 10. I'll give her whatever percent tip.
Copper says that's why I don't like restaurants that automatically add 15%. No incentive for good service. That's fair. That's fair.
Exactly. So, Portal, how do you think I can make the next scene even more cursed than this one?
I have no idea. What is the next scene?
The next scene is the goat popping into existence.
I think that's already cursed.
The camera.
Does it pop out of the ground?
So you remember how the other guy disappeared?
Yes. Oh, like that.
It's that in reverse.
Nice. I like that. That's cursed. I like it.
The problem is, I know that there's a Lego goat piece. I do not have the Lego goat piece.
Goat boat.
But I think I need a brick build a goat.
Oh, yeah. Goat boat.
So I'm going to leave this on loop.
Well, should we end the stream here?
Maybe.
Okay.
But I was going to say, Portal, can you find a good brick built goat that we can maybe build next time?
The goat boat.
The goat boat? Oh, no.
The goat boat. The goat boat. It's a cursed goat. It's great. The goat boat. Yo, JTL just got his own gaming keyboard. That is lit. Before we end the stream, everyone, we are going to drop some Lego sets next stream. So definitely join our Discord if you want to pick which sets we drop.
Oh, no. Oh,
what?
Dear God. Those goats are terrible.
They're amazing. The goat boat.
That's
such a good
terrifying, but I need a
gotta
brick
get
built
that set
piece
at some
for the
point.
head.
Oh, yeah. Okay, hear me out. Do you have sticker paper?
Sort of.
Draw a derpy head on a piece of sticker paper and put it on a tile.
That's so much worse. I like it.
All right. We got our goats. We got our goat boat.
We got to go. We need a. I'm gonna just take a screenshot.
Okay.
So is this in? Hold on, we haven't even seen it yet. Why do we know like the goat boat like so well?
It's in the trailer.
It is.
Yeah.
Is it cursed in the trailer?
Not as cursed, but I think the goats are going to be talking, which is going to be cursed. It's Taika Waititi, so it's going to be cursed. You know it's going to be cursed in a good way.
I put it in the correct area.
Oh my gosh, that's okay.
Hold on, no, that's the wrong area. I'll just put
He's
them in.
Okay, Copper leads me to a good point. I guess I'm not against tipping. I just don't like tipping when the service sucks.
Then
Like
don't.
when it's no, but when it's bad, but it was like it wasn't bad enough to not warrant a tip, you know? I don't know.
I vote for negative tips.
Yeah, we'll take money from you.
If the service is bad enough and you can prove it, you take part of your food out of the waiters. That's how you lose waiters so quickly.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, that is about all I have for the stream. That is beautiful.
That is really great. Goodbye, everyone. Hopefully YouTube doesn't just end this